Alright, we're back in the hayfield. And I am raking with the New Holland HT 154 14 wheel. I think it is. Yeah, 14 wheel V-rake. So yeah, we're doing a little something different on second cutting than we usually do. That's just, those windrows right there are for me just going back and forth. And what I'm doing now is I'm combining two of them. I'm flipping one over, and I got a phone call. Give me a second. Anyway, sorry about that. That was a wrong number. Anyway, like I said, we're combining windrows. That's the thinnest part of the field, and so the windrows aren't very big. But here I have one windrow that's flipped over, and one windrow it's the same. And then I'm just combining them to make a pretty daggone good looking windrow. We did that on that other part of the field where we square baled, and that square baler was getting a workout from these windrows. But you know, it's a John Deere; it just chugged right along. It just makes it easier for the round baler because there's not as much material as there would be on, say, first cutting. But so. We're just doing this so we have to make less trips with the round baler. But, so yeah, that's what we're doing. I'm raking this up, and hopefully if everything goes to plan, I will be baling this. Sorry, I have to have two hands to focus right here because there's a fence row right there, and turning is really difficult, especially when you put the 6420 on here with four-wheel drive. But you know, it was either this or, well, we didn't really want to put the 6310 on it because we would be hauling with it. And the 5425's on the little dolly wheel rake. For the little patches, there's a little patch on the other side of that pond right there, and then right there, zoom in right there, where the blackboard fence is, if you can tell. So, yeah, and then this field I'm just using the V-rake in. But it probably won't make... I'd be surprised if it made 15 bales, to be honest. This whole farm here. I'll be surprised if it makes 15 bales. But, you know, it's whatever. So, I guess I will get back to y'all when I'm baling. I have my GoPro right here. I'm not going to do any V-raking GoPro. Y'all got to... I feel like y'all have gotten enough V-raking action this year, so it's time to get some baling vids. Which, to be honest, I have not baled any this year. I've been in the rake, or I've been raking. To be perfectly honest. So yeah, I will come back to y'all when I'm in the round baler baling hay. Alright, this barn is full of hay, or it will be today. I was going to try and climb up there, but... Alright, he's going to set another bale of hay in here. Guide him. Alright. Now, this barn, oh gosh. What the crap is that thing? This barn was built before my uncles ever started making big round bales. It would haul. These are smaller bales, so we have to make it smaller. But there we can go the full 64 inches, and there goes another load right there. So now I'm heading back to the field to get some more. Alright, so I'm heading back to the farm to get another load. So that should about wrap it up for today, and that should wrap up second cutting. I mean, the neighbor's back there that grows tobacco. The guy who grows the tobacco, he's got a, I don't know, he's got a very decent size, I think 20-acre field. It ain't worth mowing though. It's just not worth it. So we ain't gonna mow it. My uncle's putting a bale of hay down there for the cows. It's last year's hay. We moved what was left of last year's hay out of that barn and put it down here in front. Well, we did that about probably 2-3 weeks ago, and now the barn's so full we had to move all the old bales out so we could get room in for the new bales off of this field. So, needless to say, the barn is full. The barn is full. The lot up at the fall herd of cows is full. Hay barns are full, except for that barn over there, that red barn at my cousin's. If we do get a third cutting, that's probably where some of it will go. If we get a third cutting. But, so, needless to say, that is, that's second cutting done for you. That hay ring down there. That hay ring, probably won't believe this, but it was right there at the beginning of summer. Well, I guess a windstorm or something blew it all the way down there into the creek. It was in the creek. And me and my uncle fished it out, and so we just kept it down there for right now. But it's just kind of funny how the wind blew it from right there, got it over the fence, and all the way down there in the creek. So yeah, he's just checking the creek feeder right there for the calves. These calves, you won't be able to see them. They're laying down there in the shade next to the creek. Calves are looking great for spring. For the spring herd that we spent all the energy we had this spring when it snowed and everything. Out of all the energy we spent on it, they're looking pretty daggone good. For the amount of work we did to save them, going out there when it snowed 20 plus inches, going out there in the tractor, loader bucket, fishing them out, bringing them to the shop, putting them in front of the shop heater, giving them a nursemate so they can be able to nurse, and moving the cows. So we had like 10 or so here just in the barn lot, so they could calve right here so they don't get out there in the snow. for all the work we did this spring, moving them around and watching them every single day. Hopefully they will pay good this October when we sell them, which they should. The cattle market looks pretty good, and the calves are they're probably 300 to 400 pounders right now. Yeah, they're probably 3 to 400 pounders, and you know, you got steers and you got some heifers too. So yeah, here he comes out of the field, and we'll catch y'all in the next video. Don't know what it'll be. Hopefully it won't be about hay, because hay is done. Hay's done. So maybe it'll be, I don't know, bush hogging's somewhat caught up. I don't know what it might be a corn update. I don't know. So, or it might be cleaning out a grain bin, depending on what the markets are looking like and whatever. So it might be cleaning out a grain bin, but we don't know.